Live. All right, just wanted to make sure that we went live and ready to go, waiting on the raid, which we have plenty of time, so we are prepared. All right. How is everybody today? Got my coffee, I'm ready. I'm so excited. We have a word crawl today. It is a Zelda-ish word call, and so I'm really excited. I hope it goes well. Hello, welcome. How are you? I love your name, Sophia Nerdy and Proud. Welcome, welcome. So excited. We're going to have a great co-working stream today, I think. Word crawls are so much fun, so. Sophia says, I finished my weekend goal last night to finish my editing outline, so today I just get to edit, rewrite. That's awesome! Yay! Feels so good to be able to achieve our goals. I am working on I guess it would be considered maybe a new adult romance. What are you working on? Contemporary romance is probably close. Oh, nice. I love romance. It's just hard. All right. It's not a typical one with a happy ending, though. It's more about people figuring themselves out with a romance component. Oh, very cool. Sounds super interesting. Oh my goodness. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, all the raiders. How exciting. Hello, hello. Welcome. The carrot is amazing, and we're just so excited. I hope everybody had a very, very productive co-working stream, and oh, hello. Welcome to our virtual co-working event. I am Coral Sands, the Municipal Liaison of the Illinois Elsewhere region on NaNoWriMo.org. National Novel Writing Month, or NaNo, is a fun writing challenge that happens every year. Now, November is the start of the 50,000 word challenge, where writers around the world attempt to write 50,000 words in only 30 days. There are many ways to achieve success, but I really love writing events. And then we have Camp Nano in April and July, where writers attempt to write or edit in 30 or 31 days. And it's a lot of fun, because then we also have our OHOW events, which are super duper interesting and awesome. And I always get a ton of writing done. During these streams, we end up mostly having a prompt burst of writing followed by short breaks, so that we can get on lots of words writing for each event. Now, upcoming events. I won't go over all of them, but the biggest thing is that we're streaming weekly Sundays, 11 a.m. Central. And then, of course, we have our OHOW event that we're doing right now, which we're so excited. All right, so keep us. Okay, so. We also have you'll notice over in the corner, we have Bunny Corner. It is over in the corner right below me. Yeah, that is adoptable bunnies that are that still haven't been adopted yet. It's been years since they've been in rescue, so we feature them. Hopefully they get adopted. So today we are going to do a word crawl, which I am super duper excited about. Word crawls are so much fun, and it is going to be just a blast, I think. So all right. So without further ado, I do want to make sure that we get in and jump into this word crawl. It's going to be super awesome. Is everybody ready to get some writing in, get some writing done? Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follows. All right. Fingers are ready. Perfect. Yes. All right. So, living in Hyrule, one never knows when an adventure might pop up, and you, as an adventurer in training, want to prove to Link that you are ready to start an adventure on your own. You begin your day by practicing your fighting skills using your training sword with Link watching you at the fence line. So we're going to start off with 5-minute sprint. And with that, we're going to gain some, hopefully, special items to help us on our quest. Is everybody ready? We're going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead and get to sprinting. Let's go and do this writing thing. All right. Oh, that was our quick 5 minute sprint. How did everybody do? Let's go ahead and put our word counts into the chat. I got 142. How did everybody else do? Yay! Already some really great. We got 5 minutes editing time, 5 minutes from Sybil, 10 minutes world building time from Sometimes Raven. Lady Maeve's got 5 minutes. And looks like we have 160 words and then 5 minutes. Yeah, give me your fancy words. Give me the words. Break out your words. Now this break is going to be kind of quick because we want to get into the rest of the word crawl, and so take this time to really quickly shake out your wrists and arms and get ready because we are going to dive in to our next sprint fairly quickly. If you have water or coffee, now's the time to go ahead and get yourself some hydration. And do not forget to click save. Very, very important. We don't want to lose all of this important work. All right, is everybody ready? Do we have any other words? 5 minutes on my children's writing course. Awesome. Last chance to get in your words now. Now, if you hadn't noticed, I have on here that if you get a certain amount of words, you get a certain amount of gold coins and stuff. So feel free to mark on your sheet how many gold coins you have gained during this word crawl. All right, let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit. All right, Link gifts you with the following: a sword, a shield, 1 fairy potion, and a bag of bombs. You feel lucky that you don't have to find these items like Link did, but you get a sinking feeling that something is up. Link frowns at you and looks out past the fence line. You follow his eye line, and see some red octo rocks appear in a poof of smoke. You put up your sword and shield and jump into battle with Link at your side as one of the octo rocks spits a rock at your direction. All right, so we are going to go ahead and do a 10-minute sprint here. Great. Everybody ready? We are about to dive in. All right, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's see if we can beat the octo rocks. Let's do this thing. All right, and that is our cue that we are done with our sprint here. So we're going to do a 5-minute break here so that way everybody has enough time to go ahead and post their word counts and editing counts in the chat. I got 238. Izzy has 8 minutes. Sometimes Raven has 10 minutes of editing. And I know that you were worried about not getting any words down and editing done, Izzy, and you did a fantastic job. So great job. Sybil got 10 minutes. I'm so proud of you. Bring out your words. Don't forget while we're in this break to go ahead and exercise those wrists and those fingers. Maybe shake out your arms a little bit. We did a great job, and make sure that our posture is, we're not all scrunched up. I know I have the worst posture when it comes to writing. What is everybody working on? Mine is I guess, a new adult romance. Tentative title is Falling for the Band Idiot, and it is a story about my main character's name is Nell, and they are afraid of big crowds and they hate being around big crowds and stuff like that. And then, of course, they're falling for someone who is a lead vocalist of a big upcoming band. And so there is the problem. They have to struggle with they want to do that. Irish Disney Nerd says, doing an online course of how to write books for children. Oh, that sounds amazing. So it says, I'm working on a fantasy short of elves rule over humans. A human girl goes to assassinate the evil elven king to bring freedom to her people, but finds him in a coma, and also finds out that the neighboring country's elven monarch wants to attack her kingdom. So she and the evil king's son try to cooperate and find the antidote and try to prevent the invasion. Wow, that sounds super interesting. I'm always so fascinated by how many, what everybody's working on and stuff like that. It's always really super cool. Everybody's really so creative. So we have a few more minutes left of our, or we have, looks like about another minute or so of our break. So let's go ahead and let's see. You wipe the sweat from your brow. Link looks at you with pride, but you both know this is just the start. You take a few steps past the bushes and up pops a Tektite spider, jumping all over this field. So for this next one, we are going to do another 10-minute sprint where we are going to battle the Tektite. Are you guys ready? We're going to put 10 minutes on the clock. And let's do this writing thing. All right, that means we are at our break. All right, let's go ahead and see how many words we got, how much time of editing we got. I'm going to click save. Make sure you click save so you don't lose your progress. All right, 200. Izzy got 8 minutes. Irish Disney Nerd got 3 minutes of note-taking. Wolfkeeper got 23. Rock on, everybody. Nice job. I am far from well, but I am trying. Hey. Every word you get is better than no words. So we will take it. It is we are doing a marathon, not a sprint. Well, technically we're doing short sprints in our marathon, but this whole thing is still a marathon. So every word is definitely a good one, for sure. And we are, so just so that everybody knows, we are going to be doing a little longer of a sprint this next time. So during this rest, again, make sure that you shake out those arms and those wrists and those fingers and get ready, because our next one is going to be a 20-minute sprint. And this is going to be a little bit of a longer sprint, but we are going to see how many words and how much editing we can do during that time, which I am really super stoked about. So we still have some time in our break, so make sure that if you haven't, get yourself hydrated, drink water, drink some coffee. Izzy says, if y'all were in a Hogwarts-like school, what would be some subjects that would interest you? I would be definitely interested in potions, because that would be super interesting to me. The mythical beasts of the world, like history of mythical beasts and stuff, would be super cool. Or like if there was anything on like mythical like items, magical items and stuff like that, that would be super cool too. I think, yeah, definitely history would be super interesting to me. You gotta get to know those the wizards of the past and stuff like that, so that way you know exactly who you're excited to try to be like. Sophia says potions. I find potions and herb, etc. interesting because on some level, it wouldn't require actual magical talent, you know? I think that there's some truth there, for sure. Lady Mabe says potion herbology, care of magical creatures. Oh, see, after my own heart. Those magical creatures are super, super interesting. Sophia says anyone could theoretically make a potion if they had the right ingredients. I think there's definitely some truth there. I would hope that maybe when you're making it, that you are like entwining it with some of your magic too, to make it like actually like come together, maybe? I don't know. You're welcome, Izzy. That's a super great question. If anybody has any other questions, please feel free to put it in the chat. We have about 2 more minutes left of our break, and then we're at 50. Yeah, at 50 after, we will go ahead and start our next sprint. As I said, this next sprint is going to be a longer 20-minute sprint, so you definitely want to shake out those nerves, and we'll get it. Purple said, I got nothing because I needed a bigger break. Hey, I feel you on that. Sometimes just doing the self-care is better. I love longer sprints, yes. 20 minutes, longer sprints. I really feel like I can get a ton of writing done. I like to build up to them, so this 20-minute sprint is going to be a good one. Okay, so just to get us ready, Link looks at you with pride, but before you can put your sword in the sheath, you hear a scream coming from a cave nearby. But as it turns out, it is a dilapidated dungeon. You don't get very far and you see a bad creature blocking your path forward. So, at 50 after, we're going to start our 20-minute sprint, so let's get 20 minutes on the clock. All right, let's do this writing thing. Well, let's scroll down a little bit. Oh, cool. We're navigating our dungeon. All right, let's get to writing. All right. That means it's time for a break. How did everybody do? Make sure you click save like I am right now so we do not miss. And put in your chat how many words or how many minutes of editing you got in, and let's see how y'all did. And welcome to the people just joining us. You came at the right time. We are having a break right now. We just got done navigating a dungeon and uncovering our various areas of our dungeon, and now we are going to have our special break. 5 minutes. Probably make it 4 minutes-ish, because then I think we can, at 15 after, we can start our... After our long breaks, I like to do a short break, so that way it's not so... After our long sprints I like to do. A short sprint, just kind of, shake out all of the whatevers. Pizza Cat, head in. I need to start writing. Yay! We'd love to see it. All right, let's see. We got Sybil with 20 minutes. Nice. Izzy with a strong 15 minutes. Cal with 243 words. And Wolfkeeper with an 87. Rock on. Zero took a small nap. Hey, self-care is important too, so I'm cheering that too. Sometimes sleep is the best thing you can do for your productivity, says Sophia. I agree. I agree for sure. If you haven't, don't forget to hydrate. I got my coffee here, but if you have water, water is super, super important. I got my Nano, this is my Nano tumbler. I love this thing. Woo-hoo. Super awesome. Sophia says, I ignored all rest and sprints and edited for 51 minutes, by the way. Nice. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Pizza Cat said, I just got up. It took me longer than expected. Fair. So fair. We have about 45 minutes of writing left in the stream. Yes, about 45 minutes or so. And then we are going to be raiding into, I believe, Titch's stream, and she is, I believe, the last stream of our Oh How event, which is super, super exciting. Love Titch. All right, we are going to get started in 1 minute, so that means using a special skill, you shoot a beam from your sword and blast the keys from your path. Before you go into the next room, a keys hits you. You grunt and try to shoot a beam from your sword, but it doesn't work. You have to use your sword itself. You slash at the keys and it falls to the ground. Going deeper to the dungeon, you come across a Stelphos, a skeleton in the next room. Knowing you can't blast it with your sword beam, you run into the room and slash at the skeleton. So we are going to be battling our Stelphos next with a quick 5-minute sprint. All right, let's go ahead. 5 minutes on the clock. All right, let's do this really quick 5-minute sprint. right, finish up those sentences and let's go ahead and count up our words. And count up our minutes that we did for editing and put them into the chat so we can count them. Izzy says, this is my first How event, but it has really helped me with my productivity. So thank you everyone for your effort. Thank you, Izzy. That is amazing. I love these events. I just think that they are so much fun. And I always get in a ton of writing and editing. It's just one of my favorite events. I look forward to it every camp and every nano. It's just super, super fun. And we do a longer one in November's, and so that one is super, super, super exciting too. All right, we got Vicula with 107 words. I got 156. Kel Nindel got 137. Izzy got 4 minutes. Rock on. Sleeping Doggos got 141. Sybil got 5 minutes. I think I got a little zoned out. Hey, I feel that. Shake it out. We got that. All right. Bent Paperclip writes 11 handwritten lines, aka 110 words for nano accounting purposes. Nice. I don't know what it is, but whenever I do handwritten, it seems to go by quicker to me. I'm not sure why, but it does. I guess I'm just a faster writer. I know a lot of people are faster at typing, but I'm not. Because my brain, my fingers sometimes don't match, but when I'm writing, it just comes out. All right. For our next one, we are going to, let me read ahead. So you surprise a skeleton and easily slash at it. It falls into a pile of bones. You're surprised when a Stelphos drops a gold-colored key. You pick it up, and when you go into the next room, discover all the doors are locked and keys are flying in the room, stopping you from going any further. You and Link must battle the keys before continuing. So during our next one, we're going to do 10-minute sprint, and we're going to battle the keys. All right, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's go ahead and dive into this so that way we can go ahead and get as many words Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure that my audio is working. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Would not be an event if I didn't have small technicals. Gotta love technology. All right, we got about 3.5 minutes left of this sprint. All right, with that noise, that means it is time to take a break. Let's go ahead down in the chat how many minutes we got during that. All right, how many words did you get? How many of these words? All right, so we got 10 minutes of editing. Yes. Nina has, I have all her minutes next sprint. Rock on. Vicula got 158. Kel 9 Del got 102. And Izzy got 5 minutes. Nice. Sleeping Doggos got 236. Lady Zulina got 303 words or 10 minutes. So proud of everybody. Everybody's getting so many really great words. Ben Paperclips got 100 words before I got off on a tangent reading about earthworms. Fair enough. Earthworms are fascinating, so I love it when you get on those tangents. Wolfkeeper got 11 words. Nice job. The Outrageous Olive. Morning, morning. Hope that you are doing well. For our, we have 3 minutes of our break left, and then we are going to do a 20-minute sprint. And that will take us to the hour, and then we will raid out to the next raider, who is Tichosaurus. Super, super excited about it. So, producer, we are skipping the 10-minute and moving straight to the 20-minute, so that way we go on time. Everybody's been doing such a fantastic job. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We're going to jump into the next one at, let's do, yeah, we're going to do it in 2 minutes. And then we're going to do a 10-minute raid, or excuse me, a 20-minute sprint. So in our thing, we are going to you make it to the deepest recesses of the dungeon, only to discover a Dodongo, a Triceratops-looking creature. Link tells you that the only way to beat it is to place a bomb at its feet, tricking it into swallowing it, and you must do it at least 2 times. You take a deep breath, grab a bomb, and the battle begins. So, in about a minute, we are going to do a 20-minute sprint, and we are hopefully going to bomb the Dodongo. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raiders coming in. That's fantastic to see. All right, 20 minutes on the clock. And let's go ahead and dive into the writing. Awesome, Brain Girl. Thank you so much for coming, and I can't wait to see you next time. We still have about 5 minutes left of the sprint. Thank you so much for coming, Bent Paper Clips. I'm so glad you enjoyed the music. All right. Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and get our totals into the chat so we can do that real quick. I got 257. All right. 257. All right, we have Izzy with 11 minutes, Sybil with 20 minutes. Nice job. Nicola with 284. Wolfkeeper with 10. Kel 9 Dell with 439. Rockstar. Princess Zelda comes out and claps. You are now ready to begin your next adventure without Link. What monsters and goodies will you discover? So we were able to go ahead and bomb the Dodongo. All right. I just wanted to say that everybody's done an amazing job writing or editing. And remember, even if you don't make your goals, you're attempting to put in an effort to write a little bit every day, and that is amazing. Please feel free to keep in touch. But before we go, I must thank our amazing producer, David McGinnis. I couldn't do any of this without him. We are going to raid out to Titch in just a moment, but I wanted to make sure that I said thank you to my producer. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for their amazing music. Please stop by their website. They have a link to our Patreon if you want to support them. Thank you to NaNoWriMo for hosting NaNoWriMo, and to OHOW for hosting OHOW, because this is such an amazing event and we have such a fun time, and I know I get in so much words. So links to all of our social media are found in the description, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content, and I'll see you next time, and we'll go ahead and get this is the final word count call, last call, and then we will be raiding into Titch. And all right, let me find my raid command. Any other words or minutes? Thank you so much for everybody for joining us. I cannot say how much I could, but I just always have such an amazing time, and I appreciate every one of you being here. Eagerth got 20 minutes. Rock on. Nina got 15 minutes. All right. Rating to the wonderful Titch. All right. We are starting our raid. So excited. Thank you again for a wonderful, wonderful event. All right, let's go ahead and raid on out.